Tesla has battery tech on lockdown. All New Jersey EV owners are getting some love from Tesla, and Tesla has an offer some folks might not be able to refuse. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 579 for March 2nd, 2020. This show is sponsored by my supporter Richard. If you're in the market for a new Tesla, please consider using his referral code. Ask your salesperson to use code Richard174 or go direct to the web link ts.la/Richard174 and pick up a 1,000-mile supercharging credit for your new vehicle. We start the week off today with some interesting rumors from the battery technology department, courtesy of Electrek. $100 per kilowatt hour has long been thought by many to be the benchmark to hit in order to achieve price parity between electric vehicles and traditional gas-powered vehicles. Of course, that alone isn't the only requirement. You have to be able to do this at scale. Enter Tesla's Project Roadrunner. Electrek sources have told them that the company's secret project aims to do exactly this: manufacture a new battery cell at mass production that is cheaper and more energy dense than the current cells produced. The technology driving the change is both the internally produced work coming from Jeff Dawn and his researchers, and the acquired work through Maxwell Technologies. Allegedly, Tesla has already tested these cells and believes that it will be able to produce them at scale for both vehicles and stationary storage in Powerwalls, Powerpacks, and Megapacks. On top of this, sources also tell Electrek that the company is working on new module level and pack level improvements as well to accompany the new cell technology. After the recent range upgrade for Model S and Model X, this would be amazing. Could we suddenly see a 450-mile range Model S? 500 miles? How about a Model X that clocks in at over 400 miles of range? This would be seriously game-changing if Tesla could suddenly boast a lineup of vehicles that saw the top-end models chew up 400 miles or better on a single charge. And who knows what might happen with Model 3 and Model Y. I don't want to get too carried away, as you always have to remember that Tesla does need to reserve some awesome for the top-end vehicles to give a reason to buy them over the low-end ones. It's hard to justify the existence of a model if both get the same range, but one just costs twice as much and can carry a bit more cargo. That's Porsche's job right now. Okay, sorry, I couldn't resist there. But seriously, this is a major development if true, and it would appear we're about to find out soon with the upcoming Battery Investor Day scheduled for April. We stay with Electrek for item number 2 today, where all New Jersey EV owners have something to be thankful to Tesla for. Tesla recently inked a deal with the New Jersey Turnpike Authority that will see a nice expansion of the supercharger network. Until now, there were exactly 2 stations on the New Jersey Turnpike, one known as the Cranberry Supercharger and the other known as the East Brunswick Supercharger. Each only had 4 stalls. However, the new deal sees an expansion that will have 64 stalls dotted along the turnpike in 8 locations, and all will be version 3 superchargers as well. But the news doesn't end there. Tesla will build infrastructure that will also enable the addition of 24 non-Tesla chargers on the turnpike. It would appear from the article that other companies will have to actually install the third-party charge stations, but the construction of the lines to do so will certainly incent somebody to come build them, that's for sure. Today's final story comes courtesy of a tweet from the Third Row Tesla podcast. Fittingly, it was about Model Y, and specifically its third row. It would seem that Tesla really wants to bang out some Model Ys in March and April, and apparently many folks opted for the 7-seat configuration. Tesla has sent an email to many with a 7-seat order, trying to entice these folks to switch to the 5-seat config and take delivery much sooner. From the email sent to those folks, quote, "If you'd like to take delivery of your Model Y next month, you can adjust your order to the standard 5-seat interior, removing the $3,000 7-seat interior upgrade cost. Contact the Tesla advisor to update your order today." End quote. I think this is a bit of read between the lines story for Model Y. It would seem that the overwhelming majority of people that placed orders opted for the 7-seat interior. In fact, this is what I would have ordered myself. To me, for the extra $3,000, it just makes sense to have the more versatile version of the vehicle. If you need the storage space more, it shouldn't be any issue to just drop the back seats down and take advantage of the extra space. Whereas, if you actually need more than 5 seats, and you've ordered the 5-seater, you can't just manifest more seats on demand. Well, legal ones anyway. This could be interesting as it may force Tesla to prematurely begin producing the 7-seat version of the car, something that it didn't originally plan to do until 2021. But given we've already moved the timetable up for Model Y to start with, it wouldn't be out of the question to expect this to change as well. That will do it for today's show. Thanks to all my patrons supporting the show at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. And as always, a special shout out to all the super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level. They are Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Mitch Long, Zortec LED Canada, Morvanog, Raymond and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, Vicky Kirk, Ricky Johnston, Nathan Garza, Ed Patterman, and Sunil Joseph. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. Until next time, keep it charged and hit the road.